Ladies and gentlemen, is human history simply a chain of coincidences? Or has an unseen force designed not only our present age, but even the very end of humanity? Today, we uncover the mystery of Nibiru, known by some as the planet of fallen angels, the so-called Planet X. What exactly is Nibiru? The true pronunciation, they say, is Nibiru, written as Nibirv. In ancient Sumerian texts, the name Nibiru appears. It is not described as just another celestial body, but as a destroyer crossing the heavens. In apocalyptic interpretations, it is seen not as a star, but as the dwelling place of fallen angels, the very stronghold of Satan. Genesis chapter 6 tells us of the Nephilim, and both Jude and 2 Peter record angels kept in chains, awaiting judgment. This ties directly to the Nibiru myth of planet of destruction and doom. Why, then, does this mysterious planet appear in end time prophecies again and again? Some claim that every time humanity turns away from God, this planet draws near, bringing floods, earthquakes, and wars. The flood of Noah, the destruction of Sodom. Could these have been connected to Nibiru and its craft? 3. Modern conspiracy and NASA's denial. NASA firmly denies the existence of such a planet. Yet strangely, whenever end-time fears spread, the name Nibiru rises once again. 1987, 2000. The 2012 Mayan prophecy and now, aligned with the 2030 agenda. The whispers of Nibiru return. Around the world, people are filming two suns in the sky. In New York, Italy, France, and beyond. Is this the evidence? Is the end closer than we think? Even the Hopi prophecy speaks of the Red Kachina, which will bathe the earth in blood-red light before the final purification. They call it divine, but what they saw we know is the satanic counterfeit. Today's global pandemic, the collapse of economies and currencies, the looming wars. Are these simply coincidences, or are they the preparations for a reset of the world? Why are the elites building underground bunkers? Not merely for nuclear war. They know something greater is coming. Revelation chapter 13 warns, the beast was given authority to rule over the earth, forcing all to receive the mark. Could the pandemic, economic collapse, and digital money all be part of this preparation? There are no accidents in history. Every great flood, every collapse, is orchestrated. Nibiru and 666. The connection. Nibiru is not just a star. It is the dwelling of fallen angels. 666 is not just a number, but the mark of their power revealed on earth. Together, they form the dual sign of the end. Nibiru, the heavenly sign. 666, the earthly sign. The Illuminati understand this deeply. They build bunkers, collapse systems, and prepare for a new satanic order. Satan's purpose? To destroy and deceive mankind before God's judgment, and to steal the worship that belongs to Christ. Like the Squid Game, where people were killed for entertainment. Satan, too, seeks pleasure in torment, demanding worship before the end. Even the Dead Sea Scrolls warn that when Christ returns, many who claim to wait for him will side with the Antichrist. How terrifying! The church sleeps because it has only a shallow understanding of Satan. And so, when miracles and knowledge are displayed, many will be deceived. The Queen of Heaven and the Black Cube. Nibiru is often portrayed as the Queen of Heaven. She appears, they say, to destroy Jupiter, vanish into darkness, then return with a crown of gold. She brings 7 great ships, shining like crowns in the sky. Some even connect this to the 7 spikes of the Statue of Liberty's crown, symbolizing these ships. After her appearance, the world's electronics will fail, the internet will collapse, and people will no longer hear the testimony of the two witnesses, Enoch and Elijah, for Satan seeks to silence their voice. A false king will then arise, cloaking himself in black banners bearing the name of God. This, they say, is when the 10 nations of Europe will be shattered and reformed into a new Holy Roman Empire, the very stage for World War III. The New World and the Black Cube religion. World religion, after Nibiru's arrival, will become the religion of the Black Cube. That is why pyramids and black cubes already appear across the earth. Those who follow this queen will worship Nibiru and her 7 ships. The second army, clothed in black, will be the Nephilim, fallen angels returning through the Hoover Dam portal. This mirrors Revelation's abyss being opened, releasing demons upon the earth. Their weapons, it is said, are forged of black titanium, indestructible by earthly means, and fire so dark it leaves not even ashes, perhaps the very fire of hell itself. These are the weapons prepared for Armageddon, for the day when fallen angels will try to fight Christ at his return. But Christ will come with fire from his mouth, consuming them, their followers, and every trace of their kingdom. Final warning: the church must know the truth. The red dragon of Revelation is none other than Nibiru's queen. The obsession with the black cube, the appearance of 2 suns, the 7 ships shining like crowns. These are not fantasies. The Illuminati and rulers of this world know what is coming. They move with purpose. They build with design. And the church? It slumbers. Wake up, people of God. Know the schemes of Satan, so that you will not be deceived. For the worst day in human history will be the day when Nibiru, the false queen of heaven, appears in the sky with her 7 horns, and the beast of 666 rises from the earth. But take heart, for Christ will return, destroy the beast, and establish his eternal kingdom. Subscribe and stay awake. The mysteries of Nibiru, 666, and Satan's plan must be known before it is too late.